President Donald Trump slammed CNN's coverage of his state visit to the United Kingdom, complaining the cable news network is the only one available for viewing, and its reporting is negative and fake news. Just arrived in the United Kingdom. The only problem is that CNN is the primary source of news available from the U.S. After watching it for a short while, I turned it off. All negative and so much fake news, very bad for you. As big ratings drop. Why doesn't owner at ATT do something? Trump tweeted Monday from London. The president made his complaint shortly after arriving in the UK for a 3-day state visit. dailymail.co.uk once 2019 6311,293,568 7,098,297 U.S. President Donald Trump Cr and U.S. First Lady Melania Trump CL 146 1,559,558,930,942 JPG height equals 422 width equals 634 alt equals class equals book border img share copy link to paste in your message. Donald Trump performs the inspection of the guard on state visit loaded 0% progress 0% 0 o'clock PREVIOUSPLAYSKIPLIVEMUTE 0 o'clock current time 0 o'clock duration time 5:16 full screen e-text video QUALITY 576p 540p 360p 270 No compatible source was found for this video. Foreground white black green blue yellow magenta cyan opaque semi opaque with background white black green blue yellow magenta cyan opaque semi transparent window white black green blue yellow magenta cyan opaque semi transparent font size 50% 75% 100% 125% 150% 175% 200% 300% 400% text edge style non-erase depressage Jennifer drop shadow font familiar default monospace serif proportional serif monospace sans serif proportional sans serif casual script small caps defaults he's resting at Winfield House, the U.S. ambassador's residence in London, before he heads to Buckingham Palace for a ceremonial welcome ceremony with the First Lady and the Queen. I believe that if people stopped using or subscribing to it at ATT, they would be forced to make big changes at CNN, which is dying in the ratings anyway. It is so unfair with such bad, fake news. Why wouldn't they act? When the world watches at CNN, it gets a false picture of USA. Sad, the president added. CNN's primetime ratings dropped 26% in April, network's worst month for total viewers since October 2015, according to Nielsen Media Research. But the president also grumbled he couldn't watch Fox News from his resting place in London. Share this article. Share in August 2017, 21st Century Fox, the parent company of Fox News, the president's favorite cable news network, announced Fox News would no longer be broadcast in the UK after failing to attract an audience. The president's packed timetable for the first day of his 3-day UK trip. 9 a.m. Air Force One lands at Stansted Airport. 9:40 a.m. Mr. Trump and Melania flown by helicopter to U.S. ambassador's residence in Regent's Park, Winfield House. Midday, the President and First Lady will take off for Buckingham Palace, where the Queen will meet them, show them around, and then host them for lunch. Prince Harry will also be there, but his wife Meghan is at home caring for baby Archie. 3 p.m., the couple will then fly to Westminster Abbey, where they will lay a wreath at the tomb of the unknown warrior and have a tour of the historic church. 4 p.m., Prince Charles will then host them at Clarence House for a 15-minute meeting before heading back to Winfield House. 7:30 p.m., President Trump and his family will fly back to Buckingham Palace for the state banquet, with the event last until around 11 p.m. Fox News is focused on the U.S. market and designed for a U.S. audience, and, accordingly, it averages only a few thousand viewers across the day in the UK. 21st Century Fox said in a statement at the time, "We have concluded that it is not in our commercial interest to continue providing Fox News in the UK." It added. However, officials in the UK found the network breached British rules regarding impartiality in 2017. A January 2017 edition of Sean Hannity's show on Trump's ban restricting travel from 7 majority Muslim countries was found not to sufficiently reflect alternative viewpoints. Tucker Carlson's show was accused of a similar breach for its May program following the Manchester terror attack. AT&T took ownership of CNN after a judge approved its merger with Time Warner. Trump's Justice Department had sued to try and stop the merger of the two companies. The president has been active on Twitter during his arrival in London. He first criticized London Mayor Sadiq Khan as a stone-cold loser and touted his work on tariffs with China. Trump had already weighed in on Brexit, the Tory leadership battle and his security concerns over Huawei as he took off from America, and used his arrival in the UK to vent his fury over Khan's description of him as a 21st century fascist. He also ridiculed 5 feet 6 inches Mr. Khan him for being short and compared him to 6 feet 5 inches New York counterpart Bill de Blasio, saying, "Khan reminds me very much of our very dumb and incompetent mayor of Nick de Blasio, who has also done a terrible job." The U.S. president is in the UK for 3 days, where the Queen will throw a state banquet at Buckingham Palace in his honor tonight, after he meets Her Majesty for lunch, and Prince Charles and his wife Camilla for tea. Prince Harry will also attend the private lunch at the palace, although his wife Meghan Markle, who is on maternity leave, will be at home with their 4-week-old son, Archie. Donald Trump arrives for 3-day UK state visit loaded, 0% progress, 0% 0 o'clock PREVIOUSPLAYSKIPLIVPMUTE 0 o'clock current time 0 o'clock duration time 1:26 full screen e-text video QUALITY 576p 540p 360p 270 no compatible source was found for this video. dailymail.co.uk 2019 6/3/11 14,291,134 7,098,297 Donald Trump stands alongside his wife on the steps of Air Force A-134 1,559,558,930,189. Dailymail.co.uk ones 2019 6213 14,204,038 7,095,217 Full details of Trump's state visit to Britain have now been revified. 1,559,476,901,609 JPG height equals 729 width equals 634 alt equals class equals book order and share copy link to paste in your message. His visit will be met by large protests with hundreds of thousands of people set to hit the streets and Mayor Khan agreeing to let agitators fly two blimps lampooning Mr. Trump, one showing his as a 20-feet baby and the other as a robot in a gold toilet. The president had already wasted no time in spelling out his views on the special relationship, backing a no-deal Brexit, while praising Boris Johnson and Nigel Farage and calling for the Brexit party leader to be sent to Brussels to renegotiate the deal that cost Theresa May her job.